As a small biz pro, so we roll, using procurement, program, and control. As a small biz pro, so we grow, using procurement, program, and control. I'm a businessman, yes, I'm an entrepreneur. Oh yeah, I'm a businessman, yes, I'm an entrepreneur. Oh yeah, I'm a businessman, yes, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a businessman, yes, I'm an entrepreneur. Oh yeah. Crystal Mitchell, do you have my business plan?
Good afternoon, everyone. This is the Business Zone with
Don Strozier and
Gilbert Buchanan, your small business paramedic. And today we're sitting in for Crystal Mitchell.
Yes.
The big mama, the queen
yes.
bee of the Business Zone. And today we've got a special guest on the show. And we'll introduce her a little bit later on. But in the meantime, we want to invite and introduce our small biz pros out there in our audience. Hope you're listening in. Hope you're tuning in. And as you know, the Business Zone is on every Friday from 3 to 5. And you can find us at morrismedialive.com. So, Dawn,
yes.
What's been going on, girl?
Well, first of all, let me say it is an honor to be sitting in the Queen Bee chair. Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, this is so special to me. Crystal Mitchell is a good friend of mine. I love this lady. She's helped me with my business. When we were dancing at the aerobics room, she continues to help me now. Wealth of information. She's a marketing guru. And to be representing her today, pray for me. I got some big shoes to fill.
That's what I'm talking about. The one and only Crystal.
Yes.
It's like she's unique. And she does her thing, and people know her in the community.
Yeah,
Everywhere she goes, people know that's Crystal. That's a queen bee.
That's the queen bee.
So, Dawn, how has your week been?
Well, let me say, I've had a really, really exciting and interesting week. I have. Listen, I've always wanted to do, most of you know that I am a trainer, nutrition consultant. I love what I do. And then I also just have a love for helping people. And I have a love for God's word. And I was trying to figure out how was I going to match all three. And believe it or not, recently I did comedy. And all my friends tell me, you need to be doing comedy, you need to be doing comedy. And I'm like, no, because I don't think that's really what God wants me to do. Well, listen, I matched the two this week. I matched all three. I put them all together. And I actually did a few skits on Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah?
So I launched
How did it go?
my... absolutely phenomenal.
All right. Did you tape it?
Yes. I want you to go to Don Strozier, DAWNSTROZIER, on Instagram or Facebook, and take the long versions on Facebook, the short versions on Instagram. I came up with a song that is very, very catchy.
All right.
And everyone's singing. And then I also launched I started doing some skits. I wanted to do skits. I did my first gospel comedy skit. That's what I'm calling it. And you just have to see it.
Well, the audience, they're listening to this right
and
now.
And it's all about working out.
And they're going, hey, I didn't know her as a singer, a skit performer or anything. I want to get a little piece of that.
So if you know me in terms of comedy, then you know that my singing is very comical. However, I'm serious, but everybody seemed to laugh at me, so I went with it.
You went with it.
Interesting thing, though.
Yeah.
That our guest today, listen. There was a moment when, after I first did my first stand-up, which was an accident, by the way, I ended up doing stand-up because I co-host a radio show called Build the Body You Want.
Yeah.
I host a show, and my co-host, Kente Scott, was doing a comedy workshop. And I wanted to attend the workshop so we can have something to talk about on the show.
Right.
And I missed most of the classes. I think I came to 2. And out of 6. And then he was like, no, you're getting on stage. And I was like, no, I'm not. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. Timmy Mason performed a miracle. It's one thing I tell Kente that you actually gave me the information. You actually laid the blueprint for me.
Right.
And then Timmy Mason, I give her the credit for getting me on the stage. It's one thing in having the information, a whole nother thing in actually executing it or delivering or, utilizing the information that you give, that you have. And Timmy helped me bring that information to life. After I met Timmy, I heard about this young lady who I'm going to introduce to you.
Oh, wow.
Powerhouse. Let me say, I heard so much about her.
Yeah.
I had to go check her out firsthand. So I showed up at one of the spots that I heard she was going to be.
Yeah.
She was going to be doing her thing at. And she blew me away.
She blew the roof off, huh?
Now, she's no nonsense.
Yeah.
She's no nonsense. I had some sessions with her, and she knows how to pull out the best in you.
Oh, wow.
And that's one of the reasons why she's our guest today. So
I hear that.
The skits that you see on Instagram,
Yeah.
is because of her,
Yeah.
Timmy, and Kente.
I hear that.
Yes.
I hear that. Well,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm getting so anxious right now just listening to this. I'm
Yeah.
going, okay, so am I going to get a little piece of it right now? What's the deal?
No, I can't. No.
Yeah, why not? That's how we roll on the business, though.
Okay, so my signature song.
Yeah.
Yes, Jesus loves me. Oh, yes. Jesus, he loves me. Oh, yes. Jesus loves me, for the Bible tells me. Yes,
See,
Jesus.
that's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm known for.
That's what I'm talking about. See, I couldn't have done that. I don't know how to do that.
So from there, I wrote my own song.
Yeah, yeah.
I wrote a song, and I actually performed the song for a friend of mine named Erica Campbell. And from there, the song has just been so fun. You'll see some of the things that's popping up.
I can't wait.
The song's absolutely amazing. And I'm just having fun. Actually doing what I had no idea was in me.
Yeah.
But then my family said they knew it a long time ago.
See?
The people in my studio said, what are you talking about when we used to hold us hostage and sing in the middle of the class when you stop everything and sing and stop and tell a joke? And so, yeah.
See, that's usually how it is. You know, it's like we don't know we have it in us, but people around us, they
Right.
know because they've seen it. And they're going, hey, you know, we've seen that talent. You've got it.
Yeah.
So that's good.
You know, that's one thing about having a life coach, which is one of the things our guest is that they see stuff that we don't see.
That's right.
And we know it's there, but we're
Yeah.
kind of afraid and
Yeah.
shy.
Yeah.
And if they have a gift, which she does,
Yeah.
they know how to allow us to find it without literally saying, you know? It's one thing that she's good at.
Yeah.
So.
And see, that's the thing about this, like coaching, you know, what we do as business coaches,
Yes.
we identify certain talents in small businesses and we're going, hey, you know what? You've got what it takes. You've got this. So why don't we put the other pieces together
Right.
for you
Yeah.
and bring it out so
Yeah.
that you can deliver what you need to deliver to your customers.
Absolutely.
That's exactly what you're doing right there. So that's great.
And as a life coach, this is a business for her.
Oh, yeah.
So she can also talk to us about being an entrepreneur.
Yes.
And how to make it.
Yes.
You know,
That's what I'm talking
when it doesn't
about.
look like.
Yep.
I'm sure she got all those stories. Because for me, being an entrepreneur, I wouldn't. I actually can't see my life any other way.
Yeah.
But you know, there are times when
Yeah.
you need to eat,
Yeah.
and the money just ain't there.
That's true.
But you figure it out. You
Yep.
reinvent yourself, and you come out stronger.
Yep.
And I think we have those moments for that purpose, so that we can think and push through
You
and
know,
find a way.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like what you're saying. And I've told myself, I also tell my clients this from time to time, that there are 3 types of people out there. You've got the employees.
Yeah.
They have to do 9 to 5. They
Yeah.
can't do anything other than 9 to 5 to survive.
Right.
Then you got the giggers.
Yes.
Those giggers are people, they get a gig here, a gig there,
Right.
and they live on gigs.
Right.
But then you have the entrepreneurs.
Yes.
Who are the blood and bones of the society. They
Right.
make things happen. They make things run because they're
Right.
doing this 24/7. And that's what I see in you.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I see you as that entrepreneur
But
that
you
make
know,
things happen.
what's interesting is I think I've been all 3.
Yeah.
There was a time when I had a job.
Yeah, exactly.
I had a job
Yeah.
because I was working for my bills. 'Cause I
Yeah.
hadn't really figured it out. I stepped out on faith and
Yeah.
I said I'm gonna be a trainer.
Yeah.
Didn't work for a gym.
Uh-huh.
I had one client and I said I'm gonna give her the success she needs
Yeah.
and I'm going to make this thing work. So
Yeah.
I had a job for
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
Then that job went to me being a What was next?
A gigger.
A gigger, where I went from, I got
so
this
you
thing.
get gigs.
I got clients here and there, and then clients fell off.
Yeah.
Now I found the new one to replace that one. And then I developed a system of things that allowed me to be more of an entrepreneur and have more of a solid foundation for myself.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm in the process of reinventing things, still learning how to work smarter and not harder. Setting that platform so I can have other people actually contributing towards my income. So I'm not turned upside down and left. You know what I mean? So I'm an entrepreneur striving to what's next, because it got to be something after that. I'm building an empire.
well, the entrepreneur is the one who really takes it in multiple levels. So you start out as an entrepreneur where you're doing it by yourself. Then you start bringing on support. You bring on your team, and then after that, you start building your empire. So
I'm in the empire building.
That's good. So you're in empire building mode right now.
I'm in the empire building mode.
That's beautiful.
That's the season I'm in right now.
That's what I'm talking
about. I'm building empires over here.
See, this makes...
I'm doing more than making moves. I'm making empires.
That's what I'm saying. See, this makes a transition into our next point for our listeners, our small biz pros out there in the audience. They're listening. One of the things I want to let you all know, if you're just tuning in for the first time, that the Business Zone is designed to help entrepreneurs and small businesses develop the propensity to be able to do business with contract providers, supply diversity contract providers, where you become business ready, contract ready, and bank loan ready. So that's what we do. We provide that platform for you here at the Business Zone. And sometimes you tune in, you don't know what you're going to get, what type of information. You don't know what you're going to hear. You don't know who the guest is going to be. And today's an example of that, right?
Yeah.
Because you guys get to hear Dawn today, giving you a little bit of her thing. And I bet many of you didn't know she could sing, right?
Yeah.
Well, she's doing her thing.
That probably says she can't sing. That wasn't singing.
She's doing her thing. And again, I want to say respect to my co-host, Crystal. She's not here today.
Yes.
She's running the biz camp over there at the Urban League.
Yes.
And she's got quite a few young entrepreneurs with her that she's coaching and mentoring right now. And I think they're going to be graduating next week.
Yeah, she is so excited about these kids.
Oh, yes.
That's one thing about Crystal is she pours in the life of people, period.
Yeah, she puts...
regardless of the age.
She puts everything
amazing.
into that. Yeah. And she's going to bring those entrepreneurs here on the show. They have a competition, a business plan writing competition, and whoever wins first, second, and third, those are the three people we're going to have on this show. So many entrepreneurs are saying, I don't have time to write a business plan. Well, these young entrepreneurs, they have like 7 days to write a business plan. So we want to see what they have to produce here and let many of you know that, hey, you can do it too. You know, it doesn't have to take 30 days or longer. You can do the business plan within 7 days. So, Dawn, what else is going on? What did you do?
Well, I'm still single.
Yeah, still single?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to have to put the word out there, you know?
No, I'm just joking. Outside of that, let's see. I'm just trying to enjoy more life, you know? We work hard so that we can enjoy the, summertime's here.
I hear that.
You taking a vacation this summer?
No, I'm thinking about it, though. I need to.
Don't worry about your spot. I got you covered.
Oh, you got my spot. Well, I'm going to be back in Vegas starting August 22nd.
Really? For how long?
Yes, for another 6 weeks. So.
Oh wow, I got work
you're
to do,
here.
huh?
You're here.
The exciting thing is, I told Crystal, as long as I'm here, she has to show up for me at the workout. So she's probably ready for you to come back.
Yeah.
But no, I shouldn't say that because. Crystal and I dance together Zumba. You guys know she loves how to dance.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there's been a new part of Crystal that's developing and growing.
Oh, really?
She is becoming a workout queen. I'm creating a video for y'all.
Oh, I can't wait to see that. I can't wait.
Lifting weights. She's doing step up. She's doing squats. She did 100 squats last month.
Oh, my Lord.
100 a day.
Wow.
So 100 times 30, how many squats she do? That many.
Man, that's more than I can do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Oh, man, she's making me proud.
Yeah, she's really showing up for the business. She's doing her thing.
See, you've been an excellent coach for her.
Because all this money we're making, we got to enjoy it.
That's what I'm talking about.
So it won't be any fun to have to be healthy, or to to have a whole lot of money and not be healthy to enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm taking your vibe on that. I'm taking your vibe on that.
So when you showing up?
Yeah, I'm after my 6 week in Vegas, I'm definitely gonna come.
Well, we don't have to wait to start. I can give you some ideas on making some good diet choices because 80% of what you do is what you put in your mouth anyway.
So we can start today.
We can start Monday.
Yeah.
We can weigh you in. This is how powerful a good diet is.
Yeah.
We can weigh you in.
Yeah.
And I can set you up a diet plan every Saturday from that point.
Right.
I expect you to lose no less than 2 pounds.
See, I'm liking that
2 pounds
already.
a week is diet, right? 2 pounds a week. At the end of the month, that's 8 pounds.
Yeah.
That's doable.
I'm liking
right?
that.
We can slowly implement some new ideas.
Right.
So at the end of your 6 weeks, you come back ready now to add your workout to this new mindset of eating healthy, right?
Yeah.
And a little lighter.
Oh, yeah.
So we ain't got to wait.
Yeah, all right. Well, I'm ready to
we
go.
We can cut out that fried chicken on Monday.
I hear that, and I'm loving it. I am loving it.
You really up for it?
I'm up for it.
He's up for the challenge. BusinessZone.
I'm up for it.
People, he's up for the challenge. So we're going to set a challenge for him starting today, Monday.
Small Biz Pro, Monday, are you hearing that?
Monday, he's going to do some before pictures. He's going to weigh in, and in 6 weeks from the day, when do you leave?
August 22nd.
Oh, we might as well start now. Might as well start now. And then after he comes back in August.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what? July, 8 pounds?
Yeah.
August, 16 pounds when he gets back. He's going to be 16 pounds lighter. Amen.
All right.
All right. I need to hear you say it. You in?
I'm in.
What's going to happen?
I'm going to lose 16 pounds.
By when?
By August 22nd.
All right, that's doable. That's simple. Simple, practical steps.
See, she just pledged me right here, Lauren. See?
We may have to hire our guest to help you all the way through it.
Yeah, all right. I'm game.
I mean, I can help you, but gotta utilize her.
I hear that. I hear that. Well, this past week, I've been working with small businesses in order to get them ready, business ready, contract ready, and bank loan ready, as you know. And we've got this program called Small Biz Pro, which is an amazing tool to help small businesses. The #1 business management and compliance and procurement assistance tool on the market right now. So we've been using that to help small businesses. Now, on the homepage of that website, we have 3 tiles. One called Business Readiness Assessment, Contract Readiness, and Bank Loan Readiness. So if you want to see if your business is ready to do business, then you could there's a quick 32 or 34 question quiz that you take. And at the end of that, you get a result.
Right.
So we've been working on perfecting that. Now it's ready to go.
Let me ask you this question. Have you experienced people who've been in business for years fill out that, because you've been doing it for a while, you're getting that ready, but you've been doing this for more than fill out an application questionnaire and find out that they're not ready?
Exactly.
Okay.
And the thing is, when I meet with businesses and I ask them, are you ready?
They say yes, of course.
Every one of them say, yes, I'm ready, until I give them that test.
What do you say to the person that's afraid of filling out that because they're going to find out they're not ready? Say, can I not fill that out? Or can we just jump right into what are the things that I need to do? Do you get that a lot?
I say I would advise you against it, but if you want to do that, then we will. Because as the class progresses, you and I will find out that you're really not ready. Then you'll
find out anyway.
Then you're going to start having issues with the class, because the things that I'm going to be teaching are things you're going to go, man, I don't know that. I don't know if I have that. I don't know how to get it. I don't know if I want to come to class.
So you're saying it's important to do the questionnaire, because the questionnaire is going to set you up for the class.
It prepares them. Yes. And the thing about it is, once they do that questionnaire, then it tells me how to tailor the class to accommodate them. So that's why they need to do it.
It ends up being tailored for their specific need.
Exactly. Because let's say, for example, folks listening right now, they really don't know what it entails, right? So in order to be business ready, there's some key documents that you need to have. You got to have a business plan. You got to have your business license.
The first thing most people don't have. I got a business plan. I got the license.
Exactly.
I ain't got the business plan.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, okay.
So they got to have the business license. They got to also have the fictitious business name if they're a sole proprietor. They got to have the tax ID. Then after that, then we want to make sure they know their NAICS code, have the Dun & Bradstreet number. Then if they have business insurance, that's a plus. Now, some businesses, you don't necessarily have to have business insurance up front, but if you get a contract or a gig, then you want to be ready to be in a position to get that insurance. So those are some of the types of things that you got to have. Now, many of these guys, I don't want to take that.
Right.
But then once we start moving along and we start talking about those things, they have no clue what we're talking about. So then
most people are just, it's okay. Most people don't have those things.
Yeah.
And like, it's important for us to know.
Yes.
We're embarrassed.
Yeah, exactly.
Been in business for 17 years and don't have a business plan.
Exactly.
And maybe that's why my business just been
and as you know,
existing and not really thriving.
As you know, that business plan is supposed to be your roadmap to success. You know, the business plan tells you what your strategies are supposed to be over the next 3 to 5 years. So if you're going through the business, you're navigating through the business, you're having issues. Let's use sales, for example.
Right.
So let's say you're saying, well, in your business plan, you should have put how much in sales revenues you want to generate over the next 3 to 6 months or 12 months, right? But then you're trying to implement your marketing plan and you're not generating what you think you should have been generating.
Right.
Now, how do you know you're doing wrong?
Right.
You don't know because in your business plan there are supposed to be strategies that says this is how I'm going to generate $10,000 a month.
Right.
I'm going to have 2 people helping me. They're going to make calls. They're going to have meetings. They're going to have X number of meetings every week in order to get to that 10,000. So if you're going to generate 10,000, let's say the 10,000 is going to come from 10 clients.
Right.
You got to reach out to at least 40 clients in order to get to that 10 clients.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
So, do they need to have it completed before they start the class if they don't have one?
No, if they don't have it, that's fine because when we go through the class, we help them to develop those documents.
Let me ask you this question. So, for people who do have one, how often do you find yourself revamping your business plans? Does that happen quite often?
A lot of people, after they write their plans, they just throw it in a corner and they don't even revisit it at all. But you're supposed to revisit at least twice a year.
Just twice?
At least. Most people are supposed, or they do it like monthly. But some entrepreneurs, they just, okay, I'll take a look at it twice. And twice is good because then you've got your marketing plan and you've got your operating plan and strategies in place. So you know exactly how this is going to work. If I'm looking for contracts, because there are 2 types of ways you can get revenues in your business. You got transactional business where you meet with each person and you try to generate sales from each of those people. Or you can do contractual business where you get a contract that lasts a year, 2 years, 3 years.
Right.
I recommend that you do contractual business. So at least you have a contract. You know what revenues you're going to generate over the next 12 months. You can determine how many people you're going to hire, that type of thing.
Right.
So with that being said, many of these individuals, if you're saying you're doing a contractual business, then you got to put a list of potential contract providers that you want to target. So let's say you want to target 2 or 3. Let's say you want to win at least 2 or 3 contracts. Then you got to target about 8 to 10 of those. Yes.
Wow.
And that's how it is. So if you're not generating the kind of revenues you want, then those strategies were not put in place.
Right.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, I'm learning some stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You're smarter than I thought you were.
I'm telling you.
I'm sure that helps.
And see, the thing about it is, once you put these systems in place and you're teaching these classes, then the entrepreneurs start getting it. Because as you go along, you're asking them questions.
Right.
You're giving them certain things to figure out. Because my workshops are more hands-on. I don't just sit there and lecture. No one wants to sit there and be listened to all the time.
Right.
So they want to be involved. So we give them exercises. And that's why this assessment tool is so critical.
That's awesome.
Unbelievable.
I'm going to go fill another one out.
I'm telling you.
I'm so convinced.
I'm telling you, it's an amazing thing. It's an amazing thing. So I know that we have sponsors on this show, which we haven't talked about yet. So one of our sponsors is the Department of General Services, State of California. And they provide contract opportunities for small businesses. They also allow small businesses to become certified small micro businesses or veteran-owned small businesses. So in their database, you can log in at caleprocure.gov caleprocure.ca.gov. And when you go to that site, you register, and then after you register, then you fill out the certification online.
Okay.
And that's beautiful.
Yeah, that's easy.
Yes. So they're one of our sponsors. The next sponsor is my business, Small Biz Pro. And with Small Biz Pro, it's an online business management and procurement system that allows small businesses to upload their documents, store it in one place. So any documents you need within seconds, it's right at your fingertips.
Right.
So if you need your business plan, you need your marketing plan, you need your tax returns, you need your capability statement, your fictitious business name, anything you need is right there. And even if you're on vacation, Dawn, like you're going on vacation soon.
Real soon.
Let's say the bank calls you up. Hey, Dawn, I know you're applying for a line of credit, and we need this one additional document.
Right.
Can you send it to us?
Absolutely.
Instead of you saying, hey, I'm on vacation now, I'll get back to you when I get back, you just log into your system using your smartphone, your tablet, or your laptop, and you just get in there and you can email it to them. Or you can give them access to only that document.
Awesome.
Amazing.
Awesome.
Amazing.
I need that in my life.
That's what I'm talking about.
Good stuff.
And because of the information we're sharing today, if anyone wants to call in, I'd say the first 5 people who call in within the next hour, we will give you a free lifetime membership in that program so you can have this tool
I'm about to go get myself on.
to run your business.
I'm calling it myself.
Here's our phone number. If you want to call us right now, it's 323-293-3375. That's 323-293-3375. Give us a call here at the Business Zone, and I'll be happy to give you free lifetime access so you can better run your business and become business ready, contract ready, bank loan ready.
All right now.
Before we take a break, we want to talk about our next sponsor, which is Recycling Black Dollars.
Yes.
And you're familiar with Recycling Black Dollars.
Miss Crystal
There you
Mitchell.
go.
Absolutely.
She is a co-executive director of that program, and she's done a great job.
Yes, she is.
One of the things that Crystal has taught me on this show, which I didn't even know, and now I'm learning, is that in the black community, our dollar lasts only 6 hours. 6 hours
So
in our community.
sad.
So it circulates for 6 hours and that's it. Poof,
That's
it's
it.
gone.
It's gone.
In other communities, it lasts days or weeks.
Yep.
So we need to start understanding this and start spreading these dollars and spreading it around with more minority and African American small businesses so it lasts longer in our community.
Right.
So Crystal said if someone gets paid at 10 o'clock in the morning on a Friday, by 4 o'clock,
sad.
by 4 o'clock, that dollar is gone out of our community. That's not good. So
Not good.
with that being said, small businesses, if you're out there listening, I really want you to pay attention to this and help to circulate that dollar a little longer.
Yes.
So Recycling Black Dollars, one of our sponsors today and for the life of this show, really want you guys to check it out. Now, Crystal has a website for them. I don't have it. But if you go on Google and you type Recycling Black Dollars, you'll get that website. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break before we bring on our next guest on the show. And you're listening to the Business Zone with
Dawn Strozier and
Gilbert Buchanan, your small business paramedic. Take a break.
Hello, meet Larry. Larry is a general contractor. Larry is very good at his craft, but Larry has a very tough time managing his paperwork because he is busy taking care of his clients' needs. Larry just cannot find his important business documents when needed. Larry is also being passed over for bid opportunities from prime contractors because he is perceived as not ready. He doesn't know where his business license, certifications, insurance, and other key corporate documents are located most of the time. Lucy owns an auto body and collision repair shop and has been using a business management and procurement assistance program called Small Biz Pro to keep her business organized, business ready, contract ready, and bank loan ready. Small Biz Pro is a 3-in-1 cloud-based business management, procurement, and market research assistance system designed to help businesses become business ready, contract ready, and bank loan ready. It also provides back-office operation solutions for small businesses. Lucy is able to stay ahead of her competitors because she uses Small Biz Pro to manage her business daily. Lucy just clicks on Small Biz Pro from her tablet, mobile phone, laptop, or any internet-accessible device for data retrieval, and she's got it. Lucy introduces Larry to Small Biz Pro, and now Larry is more organized and can now find all of his documents and new bid opportunities in seconds. Larry now saves $120 in labor costs for each missing or misplaced document. Just simply go to your web browser and log into smallbizpro.net and register today for a limited 30-day